Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with Allison Nichols. Sagittarius, this is just a general tarot forecast for the month of June 2019. So if it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign. While I'm shuffling the cards, I would like to invite you to click on the links below. If you would like your own personal intuitive clarity reading, you can click on that link below. If you have any questions, please just email me. I'll be happy to answer them. Also, if I'm going to be using my personal fairy journey tarot deck that I created, so that is on my Etsy shop if you would like to purchase your own deck. Also, I'm adding new stuff to that shop, all kinds of fun stuff I'm creating. So just check out the shop. And please don't forget to heart the shop. That would be great. All right, so let's see what's happening for my lovely fire sign, Sagittarius, June 2019. And if you do any moon magic or moon rituals, the new moon in June is June 3rd. I have it written down here, June 3rd, and it is in Gemini. And the full moon is June 17th, and it is in Sagittarius. So if you like to use astrology to help create your manifestations, please, please do. All right. Okay, Sag. Let's do some numerology here and see what we got cooking. So 3. Okay, Sagittarius, you're going in with a very social energy of 3. 3 also is a pregnancy energy, so just keep that in mind. But when you're dealing in 3s, you're actually starting to create more of a foundation. You're starting to build a foundation on something, and that could be you're adding, another income, another way of making money. You could be adding a new family member. So it's usually adding something, a new business partner. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I do get for that first week, and this is out of the Fairy's Journey, I get the Temperance, which actually, Sagittarius, that is your major arcana card, is the Temperance. Now, when the Temperance is straight up, it's balance, it's harmony, it's peaceful, okay? When it's reversed, though, it's exactly the opposite. It's being out of balance, being there isn't a lot of peace going on, a lack of harmony. So since this is your personal card this first week, you might be feeling a little out of sorts this first week. And I think it might be because of this bear. All right. Now, my bear straight up, it is, well, it's good speculation. So, like, if you were wanting to bet on something, you actually have good insight on that. If you're reviewing something, you are very in tune with it. It looks like you might be a little bit out of balance at how you are reading things, how you are interpreting things. Okay, so be careful. Like if there's any contracts or um, anything that would make you, perhaps do something differently than you normally would have, you really might not be making good decisions this first week. Okay, so just be cautious of that. With the new moon on the 3rd in Gemini, Sagittarius, that's all about communication. Gemini is, it's an air sign. It's communication, it's new thoughts, it's new ideas, new opportunities, new ventures, like if you've got a new idea for a new business, okay, be careful, don't go too fast. All right, you're not ready. But what you might want to do, if you want to do any manifestation for that new moon, Sag, you might want to be doing manifestation to create clearer thought process. Okay, that might help you a little bit so that you don't misjudge something. Okay, on the second week, I do get the Two of Swords and I get the Book. Okay, the Two of Swords is about making decisions, and this is kind of a stalemate too. I don't know, and also not seeing, kind of choosing not to see that you're stuck in between. Um, the Book, straight up, is about research. It's mysteries being solved, it's secrets being revealed, information, you know. Reverse, there's not enough information to make a decision. Okay. So that second week, Sagittarius, if there is something that comes up, it could be you're feeling there's not enough information to make a decision, which is actually good. So you're not being spontaneously, um, handling things where you might have some regrets. That third week, I do get the Death card. Okay. But I got it reversed. All right. Now, on top of the children playing. Now, the Death card in general is about transformation when it's straight up. It's moving forward. It's leaving some things behind in order to move forward. Um, sometimes it is just change. Okay. I was this today and tomorrow I'm something different, or I was doing this today, but tomorrow I'm doing today, I'm doing something different. So, and this is children playing. All right, now it's reversed. So it looks like children are sometimes, and this could be friends too. This could just be a bond, a very strong bond. It could be siblings, might be stopping you, Sagittarius, from moving forward, from making the change that perhaps you need to make. All right. Or that you've been wanting to make. So it could be that, even, a social connection might be stopping you from moving forward like you would like. Okay. Also, with the children playing, it could be that you're being childish and refusing, being stubborn and refusing to make a change that needs to happen. But we're going to do some clarification. I did get my Hermit reversed the fourth week. Okay. And on top of that, I got the Sly Fox. All right. Now, the Hermit straight up is looking into things. Sometimes it's researching things. Also, it's being alone. Sagittarius really do not like to be alone too much. Okay. So be careful. So it looks like you might want to try getting out this fourth week, or it could also be that because you so want to be social, it could be that you're not seeing someone for who they really are, too. Okay. So there could be somebody that appears to be your friend or appears to have your best interest at heart, but in reality, they're kind of all in it for them, and you're just not quite seeing it yet, Sagittarius. All right. So let me do some more clarification here and see what we got cooking. Definitely be careful. I would ask for advice on that first week if there's anything that you need to make big decisions about. I would ask for advice that first week and not just rely on your own um, on your own intuition even. Um, oh, okay. Yeah, that there's a counselor. Okay, yeah, here's my emperor. Ask for advice. Yeah. So there, and this emperor could also be an older fatherly figure, okay? But it could also be rule of law. Be careful that you don't do something a bit unbalanced and end up with some issues with the law, okay? Be careful about that. Um, But also, if you are having some trouble making sense out of something, this is telling me to go to a counselor, go to a professional. All right. If you're having trouble just in general being in balance, being in harmony within yourself, go to a counselor. Okay. Go talk to somebody who actually is not so involved to help you sort through it. All right. If it's a legal issue, don't try to fight it on your own. Actually, go get counsel. Okay. The second week, I do get my Six of Swords reversed, okay, which is there again, kind of not being able to get away. Um, you can't move forward yet because there's not enough information, so it's real hard to make a decision. All right. Also, with my Six of Swords reversed, it is not being able to get away from your problems. It's time to face up to them, perhaps, okay? It's time to start getting some information into how to solve these problems, all right? Instead of just being at a stalemate with it the second week. Now, the third week, I do get the King of Swords reversed. He is my legal guy. Um, he is also Sagittarius. He's usually my Libra. Uh, Gemini, well, he's air sign. Okay. So keep that in mind too. If you have someone that you're involved with that might be younger than you, or that's just a friend or whatever, that's an air sign, they might be keeping you from moving forward. All right. Keeping you from making a transformation that you need to make. So this person could be holding you back here, is what I'm trying to say. Also, if you are acting childish, you could end up in a negative legal situation that could, hold you up from transforming. There is a definite transformation that needs to happen here, though. All right. And or a change. Okay. So there's a definite change that needs to happen. And it could even just be a change in how you communicate with these friends, this child, this relationship, okay? There needs to be some type of a change up going on there, Sagittarius. Also, I get the Eight of Pentacles on top of my getting out, and there's somebody that you probably should not be trusting too much. And it could be someone that you work with, because my Eight of Pentacles is my apprentice. So it could be someone that you work around, so be careful revealing any secrets at work too, Sagittarius. Be careful who you spill your tea to. Might not be such a good idea because they might be going behind your back and telling folks that you'd rather not know. Okay, so be careful about that. Okay, so let me do one more clarification card here. Okay. Yeah, I do get the snake here and top of my emperor or counselor or whatever. I believe this person can see through things for you. So, where you're feeling a bit disillusioned, even to perhaps, I believe that if you go and speak to the right person, they're going to be able to set you straight. They're going to cut it to the quick and give you good advice. All right. Um, Now, if this is someone that is in charge of you in some way, um, be careful. It's like a boss. All right, be careful that you don't appear to be not quite on your A game around them, okay? Because they might be paying attention to that, so you might end up having a not so pleasant conversation with them. All right, just be quite careful with how you receive information and also how you send information out because it could be um, not taken the proper way, the way you would like for it to be taken, or you might not be able to see what is really going on there. So you probably want to have somebody else to talk to, some type of someone that you can go and confide in. But be careful if it's somebody at work. Pay attention, okay? Because on that fourth week. Now the second week, I do have information coming out. All right. I've got the safe. When it's straight up, it is keeping secrets. Reverse, it is letting secrets out. So, whatever it is that you do need to get more information on, I do believe by the end of that second week, you're going to have enough information to allow you to make the decision that you need to make. Also, there might be enough information to come out that you know exactly what it is you need to handle so that you can make the proper decision. All right. And that could have even something to do with Sagittarius, with talking to this person right here, someone, an expert. Okay. Now, this third week, I do get the clovers reversed, which is negative information, a bit of bad news on top of my King of Swords, which is also a bit of negative communication. So just be careful how you are speaking to people who you are socially involved with, or if people are acting childish around you, be careful not to get too wrapped up in that, okay? Um, there is a change that needs to happen within this relationship, whatever that might be. There is a transformation that needs to happen, but watch your words, okay? Because if there are negative, biting words, you might not be able to take that back, okay? So just be careful how you communicate. If this is even your coworkers, or just socially, your friends, your children, people around you, be careful with your words. Okay, they might not take it the way you meant it to be taken. All right, but either way, there needs to be some type of a change up around this relationship. And then I get minor aggravations. Okay, so yeah, it would be with my mice reverse. So it definitely would be an aggravation if you revealed too many of your secrets to someone that you don't even know you could trust yet. So watch out for that, Sagittarius. Just be careful who you trust that fourth week. All right. So let's see how you're feeling going into the month of July. Let's see if I can get anything else out of this. Now, the new moon, for your new moon, if you do any moon rituals or moon magic, the new moon is June 3rd and it is in Gemini. So that is the very beginning. Remember, I said lack of communication, lack of clarity. That is your new moon work for that first week, to ask for a new form of a clear way to think, okay, to reason things out so that you see things clearly. And then, of course, the full moon is in your sign on the 17th, Sagittarius, which is where we're having some issues here with some communication going on, with some change up on how some communication happens. So on that third moon, it might not be a bad idea to ask to release any negative energy when you are communicating with children or with groups of people, and to also ask to release any blocks that are changing a transformation that needs to happen, or any blocks that are keeping you from changing something up on that third week, June 17th, full moon in your sign, Sagittarius. Make good use of it. You will have a lot of power that full moon. All right, so July for Sag. Sweet. Okay, great. So we get the Page of Water, and this is out of the Fairy's Journey again. So we got the Page of Water. I've got the Magician. and then I get the page of Earth, but I got it reversed, and that's it straight up. So I got the page of Earth. All right, so with the page of a lot of pages, so this is children. You might just be having some issues with some younger folks around you in general. But I do get the page going into July, the page of water, which is bringing you new emotional opportunities. Okay, so there's a new love, so and it could even be a new career opportunity that you absolutely love. I get the magician, which is great because you're able to handle it. So you've collected the tools. If you've been going to school, it could be that you are getting ready to embark on your new career. Okay, you've got all the tools. You've been to school. You've learned it all. All right. Now at the page of Pentacles reversed is it could be that the opportunity might not be exactly the one that you want. But it is still a going in the proper direction. All right. So going into the month of July, it looks like you're going into it with a lot of optimism. It looks like you're going in with your guns loaded too. So you're going to be ready for anything. Now, you might not feel quite as focused as you could be, but that's okay because you still do have an awful lot of optimism. So I think it'll carry you through. So that's actually great news. Keep up the optimism, Sagittarius. That keeps us all going. All right, so that's what I have for the month of June. Of course, please like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new. We finally hit over 1,000 subscribers, so thank you, thank you, thank you for the love, and I love you so much back. So please keep it up. Always hit the like button and comment, hit the share button. If you would like to purchase your own Fairies Journey deck, there again, just click the link below. Personal Intuitive Clarity Reading, click the link below. So I hope you have a fabulous June, Sagittarius, and until we meet again in July, I am always sending loving energy your way. Bye-bye.